He will jump center against Henry Veasar, and we are underway here in Chapel Hill.
On top of the fact that he's 6'10", a 1% athlete. He's been that good all season.
Reed Kaysen off the ECU bench. Misfires on the turnaround. Veasar had it for a moment. Picked up by Kaysen. Stolen away by Caleb Wilson, and here he comes. And Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, wrong team. Caleb Wilson, though, the composure here. You're talking about Baylor. Tell you what, the spacing for ECU struggling a little bit. They have many times had 5 guys, and that's a good shot, fine, but a lot of times they've had 5 guys on one side of the floor. Carolina doing a terrific job defensively of scout team defense. And Derek Dixon keeping it simple.
He's your guy.
Just really strong, athletic, huge hands.
He's at his 3rd stop, a couple of years at Georgetown, where he said he learned toughness, then a year at Temple.
And when you have a 3-headed monster like Veasar, Wilson, and Trimble, you need those other guys to play well.
Yep. He's been knocking down threes, Veasar.
That Lebo was rocking there at ECU.
Jeff back at his alma mater on staff with Hubert Davis, who Hubert as well would also be in that conversation for greatest shooting Tar Heel of all time. Emma Juru. ECU will take on Tulane on New Year's Eve.
Trimble gets the rebound. He can push the pace. They're so quick in their decision making. When you have a trail shooter like that, it just adds a different element to the North Carolina Tar Heels. They were able to get the game into a track meet because they were getting turnovers, live ball turnovers, and playing in the open floor. They just haven't been able to get enough stops for that to be a consistent thing. Heads up.
I think Wilson will gladly trade the free throw for a dunk. Here is their captain, Jordan Riley, out of Brentwood, New York. That's on Long Island. Trimble after the double team with the steal. Trying to score on Calker, and he does. Journey as a refugee in the 60s from the Middle East, wound up in Southern California. She worked so hard in retail and eventually owned a sweater shop in downtown Los Angeles to make sure that her 2 boys would never be wanting for anything. Bogovac hits the 3.
Caleb Wilson takes it personally.
Kyan Evans is at a quiet night. Here's Caleb Wilson filling the lane, missed the layup. Emma Juru clears. Here comes East Carolina. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the second half in this final regular season non-conference game. North Carolina has led throughout. Actually, East Carolina took a 2-0 lead, a couple of free throws early, but then UNC rattled off 12 in a row. First bucket of the night for Kyan Evans, the junior from Kansas City.
Coach Ron Hunter, obviously terrific down there in New Orleans.
Wilson to the rim, and he'll have a chance for 3.
Nice play off the roll. And here's the difference there. He catches the ball facing the rim. ECU has been sending a guy baseline. If he can.
Emma Juru got himself into trouble. Dixon took it away. Tar Heels on the run. Dixon still with it. Puts it up for Caleb Wilson.
Well, they were forcing turnovers. He had 3-4 steals that game. He was able to finish. Tyler Bailey's in his head a little bit. You get an open shot, just take it. Don't rush. Uh-oh.
Trimble gives it back. Wilson's not going to miss this time. 4th dunk of the night. 19 points.
He keeps cutting. He's outstanding at finding gaps in the defense.
In the manner that he needs them to. They can make some noise in the American. Nice find in the corner, and Powell has a beautiful stroke.
Those 2 guys, and Jerome Pierre, who transferred from Jacksonville State, is a big-time guy. And it's one of the teams that, talent-wise, can go step for step with a lot of teams in this league.
And Cal is the biggest surprise so far in the ACC. Another one of those top 60 net teams. I think they've only lost once still so far this year.
It's just some of these guys, Carolina has guys like that take a couple of years to get to their best ball. I think he qualifies as one of those types of players.
If they're patient enough.
Sure, and that's a big question now, but man, he shoots a nice ball. Exhibit A.
Well, the Boo Birds come out.
It's the only time they're getting booed today. What a performance.
After a 48-point win. 99-51. Carolina heads into the Christmas break on a 6-game winning streak, now 12-1 overall.